In business this year, we have learned about what money is and what is the smartest thing to do with it. So let's revise. We learned that money is a medium of exchange. In other words, money is used to buy stuff. Before money, people swapped stuff directly by bartering. I'll swap you my cow for your pig. But for this to work, you need two people who both want exactly what the other has and who both want to deal at exactly the same time. Things get simpler if you introduce something else into the deal. The something else is called a medium of exchange. Now, trade looks more like this. I'll sell you my cow for 5 units of something. Then I can give you 5 units of the same thing for your pig. You can both use your units to get whatever you want from whoever you want, whenever you want. Money is a store of value. In other words, it can be saved up and used at a later date. Once you've sold your cow, you can save your 5 units and use them to buy something at a later date. If the units keep their value, you'll be able to buy another cow with them in a year's time. You might earn interest on the money you have saved, but there's also a danger that the price of cows will go up, say, to 6 units. This is called inflation. If this happens, your money will have lost some of its value. Money is a unit of account. In other words, a way of showing what things are worth. There are 2 cars in a showroom. One has a price tag of 4,000 Rand and the other one costs 12,000 Rand. By comparing the prices, you can quickly see that the 12,000 Rand car is worth more and therefore should be a bigger or better car. The owner of the showroom can also use the unit of account for her business records. Now, instead of saying that she has 15 cars, she can say she has 180,000 Rands worth of cars. Where does money come from? From trees? Unfortunately not. We cannot plant a money seed and grow some more money. I wish. Money started thousands of years ago when people wanted to trade. So instead they traded with shells. Shells were very beautiful and they could count them easily. And then when the shells got too small, they started trading in cows. And then they started to trade in gold. And then the gold turned into coins. And the coins is now what we use today. And then it turned into paper. Paper money and coins we still use today. And they also introduced cards. Now cards you can use at a shop, or you can go online and use internet banking. And there's also this thing called Bitcoin, which is also an internet currency. So money comes from far, long ago. But today we have a lot of different ways of using money. Like I said earlier, there are different ways of using your money. I can either use cash, which is the actual physical coins and paper money that we get from the bank, or I can use a card. That's when my money is saved in the bank, but they gave me a card so that I can access it and I can draw money by ATM, or I can pay the shop directly with a little card machine. And I can also use my card online and buy things off the internet. So many ways of using your money. There's the internet, a card machine, a ATM, a credit card, a savings or debit card, as well as cash money. The next chapter is what's in your pocket. In other words, you have the money in your pocket. Now, what are we going to do with it? You can either spend your money, that is when you take your money and you exchange it for goods. Or you can stash your money, that is when you save it inside your house, in a jar, in a piggy bank, under your bed. Or you can save it in a bank and get investments from it. Then you get money back. There's 3 different ways of what you can do with your money. What is investments? Investment is when you put your money in the bank and you can literally watch your money grow, depending on what you invested in. If you invested in good stock, then you'll get more money back. But if you invested in bad stock, you can lose money. So make sure to do your research before you invest your money into anything. The future. Guys, the future might seem very far away for you, but it's actually closer than you think. As soon as you start earning money, it is very important to save your money in a pension fund for your retirement. A pension is like an investment account, a savings account, where you pay money in every month, and then when you retire, when you're 60, 65, you have lots of money to live for that last 20 to 30 years that you are alive. So it's very important that when you earn money, to save your money in a retirement fund before your time runs out.
That's all, folks.